Charmer. Oh, it pinched me. What's up? Welcome back, you guys. Today we're going to be doing our BOXYCHARM for December. It's the very last one of 2019. I have two of the regular boxes. These are the ones that retail for $25. It was not planned to do the one for $25. I had actually planned to do the premium box, but I forgot. So if you guys haven't caught up on my newest content, I recently just uploaded my Vlogmas. I'm going to be doing a Vlogmas on a weekly basis. So every Monday you'll get a new vlog from me and there will be a giveaway. So make sure to tune into that. You guys don't want to miss that. And let's just go ahead and get diving right into it. Right here. So this one here is the one that is sent to me. This one doesn't have the weight. Does the other one? Did they stop putting in the weights on these on it? I'll check with my next one and see if I can find shipping details in my email confirmation. So let's go ahead and start off with the first product I see here, which is a really pretty pink box. So this here is by Saturday Skin. This is the Waterfall Glacier Water Cream. This is dermatologist tested. It doesn't have any parabens. There's no sulfates, no synthetic fragrance, and synthetic color, which I love. The one thing I'm actually trying to keep out of my skincare routine that I'm new to, but I'm really trying to move out of it, is I don't want any added fragrance into my skincare. The next thing I have is by Ciate, and this is their Marbled Light. I assume this is the blush. I saw a couple of people on their Instagram stories on their BOXYCHARM, and they were putting on a blush, and the one that she had was really pretty, so I'm hoping this is very similar. That's really pretty packaging. I love that. You guys can see all my setup. Ooh, look at that. It kind of reminds me, just looking at it first sight, reminds me a lot of what the ambient blushes from, is it from Hourglass looks like. That is super pigmented. There, it does have a really nice flush of pink to it. If you guys are wondering, the shade that I have is in the shade Dust. Next thing I have in here is by Seraphine Botanicals, which I have heard before. We've received some of their stuff in other past boxes. It's a gentle lip scrub. I don't think I've ever tried anything with a radish extract in it. So there it is right here. It's got like a little bit of an orange tint to it. I would definitely say that the scrub is a little bit thicker than some of the other ones, but you could definitely make this harsh, or you could definitely be gentle with it. It smells really, really good. Then we have this gold box, which is the Brow Bar by Rima, I think it says, and it's the True Brow Makeover Kit. It comes with 3 shades, it looks like, and then this little tube, and then a little brush. So I don't know if this is supposed to be like a universal brow shade, or they're gonna have different size. Okay, so the one that I have is in the shade Dark. Oh, it's a brow tint. All right, so this one here is the brow tint. It's got a really nice, and then, ooh, there's the brow tint right here. That is really dark, but I feel like it might work really well. So you got the deep brown in here, then you got the black, and then you have this brow wax. And then it comes with a dual-ended spoolie. So you get like a little side that's like angled, and then you get one that's like kind of rounded, which was actually like perfect for your lips. But I'm not the biggest fan of the ones that come in here. Most of them, I mean, some of them they'll be fine, but I always prefer that I always prefer using like a separate one. The one that I really like is by Anastasia. I really like hers, but the one I've also been using a lot here recently is this one here by Benefit, which is also really great. I don't know which number it is, but I'll link it down below. But I love the point on it as well. So I've been using that one and I've really been enjoying it. And then the last thing I have here is what I knew we were gonna be getting. They were like kind of making like a big deal of this for this month. This is the Fairy Tales Storybook Cosmetics. I have the green box, which is, what's it called? Robin Hood. Oh, that's cute. I think there's going to be a few different variations. I've seen 2 so far. Then once you open it up, it's got a little mirror here, and then these here are the shades. So the first one I have is Maiden Miriam. Holy moly, that is nice. Look at that. Now don't laugh at me, but I've never actually seen the movies. Like, I've heard the story, yes, but I've never seen like any of the Robin Hood movies. So if I say some of these wrong, I apologize. That one I just added a few times because it's so like similar to my skin tone that I definitely would have to pack it on a few times, but I love that as like an everyday transition shade. Next up I have is Nottingham. This is like a really light brown shade, a little bit more on the cooler side. Then we have another chocolate matte brown, which is Forest. Ooh, that is nice. That's Forest right there. Then we have Merriman, which is this matte green. like that. Let me do a little bit better swatch there. This green you might have to pack on a few times. Ooh, look at that. That was the second swatch. That is impressive. And then the last one I have is Robin Hood, which is this metallic deep green. Holy cow. That is gorgeous. 4 mattes and 2 metallics in there. Sometimes with palettes that only have like 6 shadows in here, it's definitely sometimes one of those palettes where you have to dive into other palettes to get like the full blown out look. But I honestly could tell you, like, creating and playing around with this palette, you could do a complete look using just this palette alone, minus like the brow bone shade. But otherwise than that, like, you could do a matte green look with just using these colors right here, deepen the crease or run that on your lower lash line. Or you can do like your traditional on the lid kind of shades, and then, you know, you got your matte shades. But I love, love, love that they added 2 different, like, almost like neutral tone shades for as a transition. That is box number 1. Let's move into box number 2, which is the box that I have purchased. It doesn't say anything about the weight. It just says shipment information sent to FedEx. And then like its travel history and stuff like that. But there's nothing on here that says anything about the weight. So I do apologize if you guys are wanting to know the weight. It doesn't tell me on here. I wonder if the card says like the variation. If you guys are wondering, my first box was variation number 4. So moving into the next box, this variation is number 8. So the first thing I see here is, again, another Ciate Marbled Light. This one here is in the shade Dusk as well. So I'm not going to open this one. I'm actually going to put it to the side for my giveaway bin. Another one that is very similar, again, is the Seraphine Botanicals Lips Exfoliator as well. I also did get the Brow Bar. This here is the True Brow Bar Makeover Kit. Same exact thing. This one here is in dark as well. And then the new product I have that is different from the other box is this here is the Anti-Aging Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. So I have heard of Elemis. I want to say that we've received a couple of things from them in the past. Ooh, look at that packaging. That is gorgeous. Really like the detail in that. Got English Rose, Oleo Extract, Rosehip Seed Oil, Roaring Water Kelp, and Pandina pavonica intensely nourishes the skin. That definitely smells like roses. And I like roses, but that was a little strong there for a second. Right here, it actually soaked in pretty quickly. If you have a sensitivity to like rose smelling stuff, I would just be a little careful with this because it has a very strong scent of rose. So the last thing I have in here that is different from the first box is the Storybook Cosmetics. This is another one, but I have the red one. So this one here is Little Red Riding Hood. Look at the packaging on these, you guys. I can't get over how beautiful this is. And then these are all 6 shades. So here is red. Then we have Bad Wolf, which looks like this. Ooh, it's like a very beautiful gunmetal gray. It's got a warm tone brown to it. Like that. The mattes in here are just freaking incredible. This is a metallic shade. Then you've got like kind of like this more burgundy toned color, which is called Peril. Then we move into the last 2 mattes, which are more like transition shades. So this one here is called Journey, which is this peach shade right there. Then you've got this camel shade right here, which again is matte, and this is called Woods. So there you go. Those are the 9 shades. You get 3 mattes in this one and 3 metallics. So of the 2, I would definitely probably say that I prefer the Robin Hood one just because I really love the greens in there. This is a beautiful palette too, and I feel like a lot of people will enjoy this palette, especially if you're a little bit nervous about color, because I feel like that has a little bit of like bam color to it, whereas this one you could definitely make a very light look using it, but don't be like worried about the reds because yes, they're very pigmented, but I feel like once they run onto the eyes, they almost transform and kind of make it a little bit more wearable. But beautiful, beautiful shades. So let me know down below what you guys are supposed to be getting, or if you know, or what you want. The one that I'm kind of mad about that I did not, I wasn't mad that I didn't get my premium box until today when I went onto the website. I was just scrolling through BOXYCHARM just to see like what the different variations were, and the premium box, I believe some people are going to be getting the Natasha Denona, like the mini palette, and I was like, of course they would do that when I don't have the premium box. So I'm a little bummed about that, but it is what it is. If you guys want to know more about BOXYCHARM, I'll have all the information you need down below. The box does retail for $25, and the box is supposed to also be retailed at over $125, but I'll go ahead and put my values of my boxes that I got right here for you guys to see. I do upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but because I am randomly throwing up videos for this month, make sure you guys are notified and subscribed to my channel so you guys don't miss a video. Thank you guys again. I will see you guys all in my next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.